Oh, that backdrop is something else. It's just his face. Oh, down the tongue. Hey guys, it's Alexi. Today we're going to be doing something a little different, something I haven't done before. I'm going to be reacting to the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars. That's why I'm glammed up, okay? It's in honor of the occasion. I couldn't actually be at the premiere, though that would be nice. Actually, a student of mine went to the premiere, but not me. I'm happy for her though. I'm going to be reacting to the performances only. I'm mostly going to be reacting to the performance of the stars, but also I'll comment on the staging, the choreography, just anything that I have an opinion of as a dancer or just a person. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. I like the starting pose, very dramatic. Okay. She's very smooth. Feet are maybe like a little sloppy, but she's doing a good job. I think she got a little confused there for a second. It's a very simple routine, which makes sense because it's the first week. Nice dip. Good. She's got like the toe pointed and all of that. I feel like that was pretty darn good for like a week one performance. So it was interesting to hear their comments, in part because it tells me a little bit about what to expect this season. People have asked me about Dancing with the Stars and I have told them like, well, it's not a good show to watch if you want to get a sense of what the specific like character of a dance is. It's much more theatrical, much more choreography, much more stage dancing, but you could watch say like a cha-cha and not see any steps. I mean, maybe a couple, but like not too much of it that's like holding the traditional cha-cha rhythm or even like traditional sort of steps. And so that doesn't mean it's not independently cool, but as a Ballroom Latin dancer and teacher, I'm really happy that it sounds like that they are shifting it to something that's a little bit more classic in style, because there are times when you watch some of the older ones with the music off, and it's not even necessarily super clear, especially if you don't have an educated eye, what style of dance they're doing. And ideally, you want to see that character of the dance come through. And I agree with the judges. What Hannah did really well is she had that fun, flirty, upbeat cha-cha attitude. I also agree with the comment that a lot of her lines were actually very nice, which is a hard thing to do. And what I mean by lines, if you don't know, it's like the shapes you make with your body. I will say that I think in part that was true because there were a lot of the same steps, a lot of rolling in, rolling out, like with this explosion line in there, which again, they just started. It's when they showed the little clip of her doing the salsa for the first time. Is obviously not something she's done a whole lot of. I do look forward to seeing in future weeks maybe a bit more complexity in the routine. Still cool, good job. She seems to be a natural, like have natural showmanship and athletic, limber, all these things are great. So I'm eager to see how things go as we progress. Okay, let's see the scores. A 7, okay. Another 7. Bruno, a 6. Okay, that's good. I want to know what sort of scale they're grading on and how intense they're going to be with the grading. And I have no idea what we're going to get with the other people. This could be, for all I know, this could be the best of the night. Probably not going to be the worst of the night because she did pretty good. And for our second one, it's Kel Mitchell and Whitney. I'm going to guess right off the bat, based on the fact that he is an actor, that he's going to do perfectly fine with the showmanship. Let's see though if the technical aspects hold up. He is a dancer, he does hip hop. All styles of dance help other styles of dance, but hip hop and ballroom break a lot of the rules of the other. The times I've done things in the direction of hip hop, it's really messed with my brain. Because some of those things, like the ballroom posture that I've worked so hard on in my life, are like, don't do that. And I'm like, but. So let's see what happens here. I'm curious. Oh, that backdrop is something else. It's just his face. Oh, down the tongue. Oh, she looks awesome, but I'm not supposed to be watching her. Yeah, he's got all of the attitude. Yeah, he's got all the intensity. Yeah. They're not really showing his feet, which I kind of wanted to see. It's pretty like flat-footed, but that's not a big deal. I'd adjust personally, his neck angle a little. There we go, that's better. He's doing very, very simple stuff. Oh, that was nice, lead. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I feel like that was decent. I want you to understand that I understand that these are not professional dancers, so I am judging them at a much higher standard than I would typically do for someone with that experience. But I think it's interesting to talk about the more technical elements, even though, like, from their starting point, like, I'm sure they're doing like absolutely fantastic. They have some of the best instructors in the business. They're working many hours on it. So it's not like a criticism of them or their dancing or their capabilities or any of that. Again, very simple choreography. I felt that he was pretty flat-footed. Not maybe much engagement with like different parts of the body. Felt a little stiff maybe, but he had the attitude. Yeah, he definitely has potential. Let's see what the scores are here. They're definitely going to be lower. I don't think they're going to be like hugely lower, but it's going to be noticeable. Carrie Ann says a 6. Okay, sure. Len says 5. Bruno also 5. Yeah, that seems fair to me. I'm excited for Kate Flannery. I don't really watch The Office, sorry, but I think it's really cool to bring in some people who are a little older, because the thing about older dancers is they don't necessarily have the same physical capacity, but sometimes they're better at selling the emotion just because they have more actual life experience, more stuff to draw upon than sometimes your peppy young dancers who can do like all the tricks, but there's no storytelling. They're not drawing from any like real like depth of pain. Like even if they have the experience, they haven't quite figured out how to draw from it. So sometimes it can be really cool to watch the older dancers. Okay, so here's the number. Let's see. I will say, just a little note, practice video looked a little rough, but I'm sure that they've had time to work on it. So let's see what they come up with this. Okay, the staging is cute. Ah, singing. Okay. Legs aren't really getting straight. She's cute though. Nice hip action. Oh, I like that little, oh, that's cute. She's not really comfortable with the body rolls. She's not finishing her lines, which I wouldn't expect her to after a week. Ankles aren't really brushing through, but I love her enthusiasm for it. She's a little serious. She's definitely focused. Nice dip at the end. Oh, that was really sweet. That was cute. You can tell it's a little harder for her to move as fluidly. It was like a little clunky. But again, she is working at a little bit of a disadvantage, like Ace-wise. It's like if you haven't been doing it, that's hard. I don't think the judges are gonna love this, but I think they are gonna be a little nice because she's older. Yeah, it was cute. It was definitely cute. It was really sweet, but not as technically good. It's just a little kind of sloppy all around, a little clunky in the feet, in the body, not completing the lines, stuff like that. So we'll see if assuming she stays on the show, we'll see where she goes over the course of the time, because that's the sort of stuff that it's hard to learn super quickly. So yeah, so like, I mean, kudos to her. Okay, time for the scoring. 5, yeah, okay. So 5. I wonder if they're gonna go any lower than 5. I just feel like, just in general, they might be reluctant to go below 5 because they don't want to be too harsh for anyone. So we'll see as we go. Do we get anything below a 5, or is 5 like no, we're not gonna crush your spirit? Also, it wasn't like, again, like it wasn't a bad performance. Lamar and Peta, a foxtrot. This is our first smooth dance. No, it's not. We did a tango. What am I saying? It's a new day. It's cute. Shoulders looked like a little awkward, but Oh, he looks like he's having a fun time, but also he's nervous. Okay, not a bad frame. Very slow. He's really thinking about it, you can tell. It's hard sometimes for tall people. I have so much enthusiasm. It's very, again, very flat-footed. Okay, so it's actually sometimes can be really hard for really tall people to be good dancers. Like, I'm not saying there's anything inherent there. There's just like, there can be a correlation with that. I think he has potential, but I think he's nervous and it's very new to him. He's not used to moving like this, even though he's very athletic. Let me put it this way. What he did was very, very simple choreography-wise. I would categorize that performance as mostly her dancing, like around him. He's learning a lot very quickly. Definitely like lines weren't awesome. It was a little clunky. But yeah, but like good job. Some of these other people are coming from a performance background and he isn't, and that's harder too. So that's interesting. Good for him. Let's see what the judges have to say. 5 from Carrie-Anne. Ooh, 3. Okay, there goes my premise. 3. I mean, yeah, I think that's fair. Oh, I feel bad though. I'd hate to score beginners. But hopefully, I mean, you know, he's a pro athlete. I'm sure he knows how to like take a critique and then come back swinging. So I'm excited to see as it goes from week to week, as he gets just a little more comfortable in his body, because that does not come immediately. I'm going to cut it here just because it's getting kind of long, but make sure to hit that subscribe button to see the second half when it drops in a day or two, okay? Also, I have a really fun kind of game show that I did with my friends, dance themed as well, that's going to be coming up, if not this week, then next week. So yeah, make sure to subscribe for that too. Hit that like, hit that comment. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.